See my glasses? I got to wear 2 to be able to see. Got a bit of extra blur. So I was struggling, I wasn't struggling on pool, but I could see the blur. Do you know what I mean? And the darts. I'll put my glasses on because I can't see. Right, I did my little test. I'm not going to show you it. I've filmed it for 5 minutes, but I'm not going to show you that one. So here's the testing, yeah? Okay, I'm not going to show you it. And I did a little home test here, which I didn't know you could get. Where is it? So, because there's only a line in the C, but there could be a faint line in the T. Any line in the T means it's positive. It means you've got blood. But it didn't look like there was any in there, so that's alleviated my worry there. And I've ordered some pumpkin seeds, papaya seeds, which is supposed to be good for cleansing the colon or something. So we're going to try that. And I still got my herbal tea in there, the mixture of the colon cleanse one. And there's something else I'm going to try as well. And I'm going to try and avoid some chips, you know, just to keep the carbs off me a little bit for... Got to find another meal to have. I don't know what I'm going to have as a snack. What did I used to have? I used to have bread, a sandwich. That was one of my snacks. If I ever wanted a snack, it would be a sandwich. I can't have that because obviously it's not allowed on this fast. Do you know what I mean? So this fast is probably going to help me create a little bit of a good habit. It's a spiritual fast more than anything. It's for raising my vibe. I went blank then. Spiritual. So this fast is going to kind of is like a mini stepping stone getting into keto again. Instead of I was way too lethargic, unenergetic. I can't remember what it was. Depressed, not giving up, but you know what I mean? I was like, oh, I can't do it again. I got to go from eating this to eating that. It's such a big change, you know what I mean? But going into this Daniel fast, and then I go into keto, do you know what I mean? And hopefully I can learn how to make a meal on the Daniel fast that I could transfer into a keto. You know, I got this massive book that my son bought me to make keto meals, which I was intending to do. But when you get like, I don't want to use the word depressed, not depressed, but when you get smashed and you get into a depressed state, you know what I mean? You get into a down state or a give up state. There's a better word in this. I can't think of the word. Then you can, it's hard to do things like learn how to make a new meal, like something special that totally changes the Western diet that you've got to put in your body for the health of your body. Do you know what I mean? To go from that taste to that is a habit change. I know you can do it because I've quit drink. I used to have free sugars in my coffees and teas. Don't have sugars in my coffees and teas. I used to drink soft drinks every night of the week, fizzy drinks, you know, sodas. Don't drink them anymore. I have the odd one with a takeaway now and again. It's very rare. Do you know what I mean? I've probably had 20 cans of soft drink in the last 2 years. You know what I mean? That's it, you know? So, yeah. So, this Daniel fast is a spiritual thing for me. And it might help me get myself into my keto again. And I can start doing those and learn to make a meal. But I'm going to try and learn a new meal while I'm in a Daniel fast that I can transfer into my keto meal. So, keto diet, whatever you call it. Anyway, see you later. Hit the thumbs up. Now I'm not so, like, in my head. I don't over worry anymore. I worried enough years ago. I don't over worry anymore. But I was a little bit worried. So, I was like, right. You know, I was struggling to go to sleep last night as it was, and then it made it even harder, you know, so it's all good. Let's go and ride my bike a long way and go and get this ginger shot stuff and go and get whatever I'm going to get, you know, something for this Daniel fast as well. I don't know what I'm going to get. A salad, that's it. I'm going to have salad and shiitake mushrooms because that's good for your colon as well, I think. Or it's definitely good for, you know, the big C. So anyway, it's not a cure. You've got to do multiple things. I'm not saying I've got it, I'm just saying I'm looking after my colon and my body so nothing goes. I'm using my intuition. I didn't use it years ago. I was going on, I didn't believe in it, you know. You need to stop drinking, you need to stop drinking, you need to stop drinking. Boom, liver went boom, you know, inflamed. I'm listening to my intuition, people. Oh, sugar. I'm listening to my intuition. Not this, not ego, not worrying about what people might think. I'm listening to my inner knowing, do you know what I mean? And that's what I follow now. So I'm not making that mistake I'd made before, all right, okay? And I am still gurgling and all that, so that's still worrying for me. So, and I will be filming that or recording the noises so people can see I'm not making this shit up. So anyway, send me good news. I'm slightly happy. I can go off and not worry so much today and get back into my diet. Do you know what I mean? So see you later. Cheers, bye. Update, that's all it is. Ups and downs of life, and I'm just being me, baby. See you.